Okay, so we've had a few more fires, a few more smoky runs, nothing particularly spectacular. Tried out a few different arrangements. One thing that did happen was the fire got extremely hot at one stage, and my lovely big ceramic top fractured in half. Scared the living daylights of me as it happened. So I've redesigned the secondary air. I've given it a bit more shape, and I've actually given it a full inch now. And I've modified the top box. I've got some little plates underneath, and these put together give, just let me plonk it in place. So I don't know if we can see down that gap, but basically there's now a 10mm gap all the way around it. We've got an inch gap here, but I can actually close that and to adjust the amount of air. So we'll see what happens this time. I'm not even sure which format I'm going to build it in yet, but I'll see if I can think up something else to test. So here we go. I've got a really basic setup this time. Sort of gone back to basics. So I was getting a bit frustrated with all the smoky burns. So here we go. I mean, I've just lit a little bit of kindling, and this has immediately jumped into life. You can see the flames going up in my secondary air gap. So I've just covered the box to keep it in place with the cement board. If you look down the bottom, you can see where the air actually enters. We've gone back to my original format. So very basic, very simple, very direct, but also very efficient. I mean, even after a few minutes, we've got the vortexes formed. There's no smoke. Here we are. Now we're running completely on secondary air. I've closed off the front. The fire's been going for, I don't know, half an hour. It's certainly got an awful amount of heat pouring out of it. No smoke, which is great. And yeah, I mean, this is a really spectacular vortex to consider. All the air is blocked off apart from what's coming in the secondary air gap. The glass has remained quite clean. I have got a bit of smoke on the top area and around the edges, but overall not too bad at all. Another thing you might notice is that it actually roars. It's actually making a noise, a bit more like a J tube. We haven't had this before. It must be the sucking of the secondary air, which is great fun. So the next step now is to remove the chimney and see if we can get some type of bell over the top of it. I think I could actually fit it inside a barrel and then see if we can get the exhaust coming out the bottom and see if we can get that to work. But wish me luck.